mother even hired a chef to make her a fancy meal. His mother, seeing how well she played the game, without a word, took the food the woman had worked so hard to make and threw it all away like trash. The scheming woman then in front of everyone gave him a watch worth hundreds of thousands. Watching this happy family scene, she suddenly understood. Her whole family knew about the affair all along. She was the only one left in the dark. Now he didn't bother pretending anymore. Openly admitted his relationship with the other woman, and even bragged. So what if I bought her a bag? The scheming woman went even further. Purposely gave her cheap skincare, saying use this so your face won't look so dull. Then took out a book, saying she picked one that was simple, so she could read it and have something to talk about with her husband. Every word from the other woman was meant to put her down. Even worse, her husband blamed her for being unreasonable, for losing her temper, and completely dismissed 20 years of her dedication. She tearfully told them how hurt she was, but he just saw her as a free housekeeper. Looking at these cold, ugly faces of her family, her heart finally died from the pain. All the sweet promises from before now felt like the cruelest mockery. Her romantic illusions shattered completely. She finally decided to end this twisted relationship and cut all ties with this family. She held back tears and drank the glass. From now on, separate paths, no debts between us. She raised her glass to toast her husband. He said dismissively, he doesn't drink cheap wine anymore. Unexpectedly, the scheming woman stood up, saying she'd drink it for him. She purposely spilled it on herself. Seeing this, he didn't hesitate, raised his hand and slapped her to the ground. Glass shards dug into her palm. Even their son looked down on her. Then he took the other woman upstairs to change. When she came down in a different outfit, she recognized the dress as hers, and her husband actually praised her, saying she looked good in anything. Then he harshly ordered her to wash the dirty clothes, and after washing to apologize to the other woman. Then he'd let today slide. He didn't know. By now she had given up on this family, and felt no attachment left. As soon as she stepped out, she called her brother, firmly telling him she's coming back to run the company. After hearing what happened, he was furious and wanted to confront him, but she stopped him, because she already had a perfect revenge plan, all planned out in her mind. She was going to destroy him. At the launch event he cared about most, make him lose everything. Meanwhile, he had no idea what was coming, still lost in his mistress's sweet words, not knowing he'd soon pay for what he did. As expected, he panicked after getting a phone call, learning the Dingsheng Group was pulling his funding. The scheming woman quickly said she used to have a student who was now a manager there. She'd handled this small thing, but they never expected the manager she mentioned was the woman's own brother. When the scheming woman called, he answered right away and acted like he was eager to help, promising to keep the funding. Hearing this, he relaxed and started feeling proud again, thinking everything was fine. He had no idea this was all her plan, because the higher she lifted him, the harder he would fall. Soon the day of the launch came, and she showed up dressed elegantly as the group's chairman, while he and the scheming woman were still celebrating their big day. She arrived with her security team,